I want to do one last video before I disappear for quite some time, and that's because if you guys haven't known already, is I said I was planning on going to Japan, and that'll be for most of the mid of July, like July 10th or 11th to the 21st or whatever. I can't remember the exact days, but yeah. So I did want to talk a little bit about what are at least some of my plans, and of course if you guys got some suggestions, please of course put them down. But some of you guys already put some suggestions in previous posts, but I already plan on going there. You think I'm not going to go to Love Life places? Of course I'm going to go to Love Life places. Who do you think I am? But there are other stuff I would like to do that's not necessarily strictly Love Life related. But you know, if you got some suggestions that are not Love Life related, of course those are welcome as well. I am definitely open to suggestions. So here I just got my Google Maps. I just been basically saving them for spots to go, because you know it can give you a good idea of where I'm going, and it's just good visual for me as well. So we got some clusters here. So obviously this is Tokyo, this is Numazu, that's Nagoya, Osaka, and whatnot. I'm mostly planning on hitting Tokyo because I got like 10 days there. That's about a good time to really truly get a feel of the city. I've considered going to other places, and I might do a little bit, maybe a day trip here and there, but you know, I'll go talk about it. So let's start with the main cluster here in Tokyo. So this gives you a better idea of what I got here. So all those tealish colored pins will give you an idea. This is just I'm pretty sure this is the airport, and there's a shrine there. So I think I'm coming from this one specifically, and I'll be staying around in this area. I think more specifically Koto City-ish kind of area. So of course a lot of things I want to do is Love Life related. So here, this area is known as Odaiba. If you know Odaiba, that's where Nijigaku is based off, and you'll definitely notice some places that look awfully familiar. For example, this thing right here, the Rainbow Bridge, or Niji Bridge. That's part of why they called Nijigaku. So this is the bridge that they had Muteki Believer, May I Harmony. This is the bridge that did the MV on and lights up, and that's something that we'll probably do in real life as well. They will light up, so that's definitely one of the things I would like to visit. Here, apparently they have a Statue of Liberty, kind of fake. Let's see if I can click on that. So, like a small Statue of Liberty. I've seen the real one, but hey, it's nearby, so I was like, lol, why not, right? They believe this is Tokyo Big Sight. So Tokyo Big Sight, this school, Nijigaku, the actual school, is based off of this look. I believe it's a big convention center. I don't know if I'm allowed to go in there, but I at least want to go on the outside and take a look and get some pictures of that, because it's Nijigaku, right? I think this is the museum that had a bunch of small versions of worlds. I thought it was cool. I don't know if I'll go in, but there's that. There's this. This is basically Mario Kart. They are adamant on saying they're not Mario Kart or related to Mario Kart, because you know, lawsuits and Nintendo will destroy you if you try to do that. But if you potentially do that, that would be really cool. But I don't know. There's some. I went inside, and they're basically saying you gotta basically have a Japanese driver's license, or you gotta prove you got a driver's license. It's a little goofy on how they were explaining to me, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do that or not, but if I can, I would definitely love to do this if possible. I don't remember what this is, but it's on there for some reason. That's just a big fish market. Tokyo Tower, just like a mini Eiffel Tower, I'm pretty sure. So that could be cool. Roppongi Hills is, I just heard a lot of stuff. There's a cluster of a bunch of things there, so there might be some interesting stuff there. Pokemon Cafe, like who doesn't like Pokemon, but I don't know if I was able to get reservations for that. It seems really hard. Cool place though. And right next to that is the Pokemon DX Center. More Pokemon stuff. Tokyo Ramen Street. That sounds cool. You know, just like ramen, right? Going to this center, this is Akihabara. So there's a bunch of things in here. This I definitely will hopefully be able to go to Takemura. If this looks familiar, because it should. This is where the inspiration for Honoka's house. So I want to see it for sure. Probably go in there and see what they have. I'm sure they get plenty of Love Live fans go in there. I wonder if that's still true today, because that, you know, it's, we're talking about Muse here. But I am curious to see if they embraced it or not. That's definitely one question I'm curious to see. But I haven't seen a whole lot of online about it. Beyond that, there's the Akihabara Gamers building. That's one of the things here. This is what used to be the Sega building. That's where they have a bunch of video game or arcade machines. I think that's where Sea-Dog VA goes, or one of the, sometimes to do arcade machines. I definitely look forward to doing that. There's some other buildings like Ami Ami, and that's where they have a bunch of figures and such. Might try to get some figures, not necessarily love related per se, but you know, Animate is another one. Mandarake is another one I've been told of. So there's that. There's a gachapon, just, you know, small gacha balls. You know, I might visit it, see what they got, maybe lose my money on that. The Kanda Myojin Shrine. This is the shrine that we see Nozomi work at. And from what I saw from pictures, there is a lot of Love Live stuff there hanging. So that's something I would like to see as well. If I take the right route, maybe I can get the iconic steps up there as well, where Muse did a lot of the exercises, climb up the stairs. I think that covers most of that. So we go to Shinjuku and nearby Shibuya. There's a few stuff here. Golden Guide, I just been told a lot about it. Scenic area. Can't remember why I put that on there at the moment. Don't remember why I put this on there. Maybe it's a bunch of shops, I guess. But Shibuya was, of course, this is where you'll find a decent amount of stuff that has Love Live Superstar stuff. So they're all littered to the place. I'm not going to try to visit every single place that was inspired by Love Live Superstar, because there's a lot. But let's see. There's a few parks, some cafes. You can see that photo with Akana on there. You can definitely see that I was inspired by that. I'm trying to remember. Anime Center. Nintendo, not quite it. Some Pokemon stuff. Goodness. There's a Shiba Cafe. I think I was going to say this. But I know around here there. This was when Kano was talking to Sunny Passion. They had those lights. So I think that's what that was. Around here is where they have that bridge that goes over the, you know, big street. So you can visit around this area, so you'll be able to see that iconic scene. Though I don't think I have a pin because I couldn't really get a good pin on it. So I don't know if I have a good image of it. Maybe if I can drop around this area. I must be a little off, but that's kind of the idea of this place, of what I was trying to see. Oh, this is one of them, I believe, or something like that. Clearly I know Japan very well, guys. But you know, this whole general area is where you definitely see a lot of like Superstar stuff. There's, of course, this is the famous Shibuya crossing. Some people say you gotta see this. Some people think, wow, that's so overrated. But you know, that's definitely where a lot of people say, oh, when I go to Japan, that's what I visit. That's the quintessential Japanese photo and whatnot. But I figured, you know, I might go see it anyways. So there's that for the Shibuya crossing. As trying to find the other stuff that I had pinned for Love Live Superstar, but I'm struggling for whatever reason. I think I was told to go here as well, can't remember why. And there's the Sekkei University. I believe this is the inspiration for the Otona Kizaka, the school for news. That's quite out there, so I don't know. And this is just university. I guess I can walk on there and no one will stop me. But it's quite out their way. It's a stupid Ghibli museum. You know, it's Ghibli, why not? It's a park. And that kind of covers this area for Tokyo. Of course, the next big sector is Numazu. Numazu is where Aqua has done a bunch of stuff. You can see, you can probably take a line from here to here. That's probably my plan. And there's just a bunch of stuff around here, you know, that they've taken. And, you know, Love Live Sunshine has a massive impact on Numazu. Numazu itself isn't huge, as you can see from this map. And it's a bit out ways from Tokyo. So it's not a huge area. So, you know, the fact that they have a really popular franchise spin-off, it brings this area a lot of money. I think I saw 5 billion yen or something in terms of impact. I mean, that's not something to scoff at. I know it's yen, so you divide by like, what? 1,000 or something. So it's like only millions, but hey, that can really positive impact the place. And we're talking about just one single anime that does this impact, but you can go around here and you can see a lot of things out there. And of course, it's like the Love Live Sunshine buses, but you can see like this is the port. That's the port that we see multiple times in the anime. It goes more specifically here. This is where we get to see where Chika was living. This is Mito Beach. This is where we had a lot of these scenes, you know, where Chika and Riko met and they fell into the area. This is where you can ride Aqua. I think this is also where they had the really big Chika inflatable. Yasura Inn is where Chika lives. Although it's a little pricey from what I've seen, so I don't know if I'm going to stay there, but I at least like to take a look around that area. Izu Mitoshi Paradise, where you can get the nesoberis from this place as well. And you know, this is where we got to see Yo and the Koi Naratai Aquarium. There's also another aquarium area, the Awashima Marine Park as well. So I guess if you want either of those, but that one's on an island. If we go towards here, you will be able to see this school. This is the school that inspired the Onano Hoshi. But of course, the school, it's not like I can just freely walk in. At least I don't think I can. Don't think I'm planning on doing that. But I would at least like to being able, you know, to see the school here. So, like this one's a great photo. And you can tell, also it doesn't look as nice as the one in the anime, because it's, you know, a little more run down and such, but it's still very much a school. And it brings people here, and it's gonna bring me there as well because of Love Live Sunshine. There's other stuff around here as well. I wasn't able to find everything, but those are definitely a few things that I would like to see in Numazu in the general area. And that's kind of their chunks. You know, this is Ghibli Park. I was trying to find some reason to go to Kyoto. There's like this really nice looking temple in the background of walk those scenic streets. Looks really great. There's the 10,000 gates. I want to do that. That's really fun. And the golden temple and just the bamboo grove. So I think there's definitely a few things I could try to do in Kyoto. There's Osaka. I don't think Shizuku will be there. Who knows? And I just pinned this one thing for Magic. It's a nice looking castle, though I don't know if I'm going to go there just for the castle. Maybe. But yeah, so that's more or less what I got. If you guys got recommendations, suggestions, I am open to that. Might try to be able to see Mount Fuji, but considering Numazu is close, I might be able to get a good look, or maybe not. Let me know if I can from there. I'm open to suggestions if you got any, Love Live or not Love Live related. I'm definitely curious to see if you guys yourselves gone to Japan, what have you visited? Are there some really big Love Live places that I'm missing and it's egregious, like, oh, you gotta go to UTX or whatever the building was, I can't remember what it's called, and inspired that, or this is a really cool Love Live place I think you should go to, or just anime in general. I'm a weeb, more or less. I like watching anime stuff, so I'm definitely open to that, or just some really cool place in Japan as well. So I'm definitely open to that, but cool. And who knows, maybe you'll see me in Japan if you're in Japan. I don't know. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. I'll maybe make some videos while I'm in Japan, probably just quick shorts because I don't have access to a video editor. So I don't know. Maybe I'll record some stuff me in Japan. Woo. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, look forward to that. And thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in another video soon.